What's good, everybody? Hi. What's up? What's up, everyone? Hi. Best advice I can give you is you don't sit around and wait for someone to hurt you. You don't sit around and you wait. You don't. Don't do that. If you know something isn't right, if you know that things ain't making sense, then the best thing you can do is don't sit and wait for it to make sense. Sometimes we're privileged to know the truth. And sometimes I like your glasses. Thank you. Skylar, right? Is that what your name is? Yeah. I don't think that's your name. Stiker. Crab. Hello. Nah, but it's okay. I'm so sorry for that. I really didn't mean to mess up your name. Currently, right now, I'm waiting in line at McDonald's. What are you doing? It's like I've been here for like 15, 20 minutes already. This line, I'm still behind the same vehicle, still didn't move. I don't know what's going on. They got a McRib. I love rib sandwiches, barbecue rib sandwiches. They're so fire. I was gonna get me a number 7, the 2 double cheeseburgers, because that's light. It's not too much, you know. But then they got this McRib, and I'm just like, yo, that look fire. And then they got the fries with it. Under the sea. I'm making money under the sea. Oh, you Mr. Krabs? I'm crying. Okay, Mr. Krabs. Okay, Mr. Krabs. I'm gonna report these mofos. What's up? What you want to talk about? I see you, Popular. What do you want to talk about? I'm open. I am open to discussions. Okay, let's talk about religion. What's going on? It's a limited time for the McRib, y'all. It's a limited time for the McRib. What's the first question? I'm not understanding. What is your question? What is the discussion that you want to have based off of religion? What do you want to talk about? I believe in God. I believe He's the way, the truth, and the light. I believe that God is the way, the truth, and the light. I believe that no man knows the time or the hour of when God is going to, when, for the rapture. I believe that you live, you die by the sword that you served, and I believe that God is real, and I believe that God answers our prayers in due season in our lives when He knows we're ready. And I believe that God wants us to be obedient. I was raised in a non-denominational type of church, Pentecostal, Apostolic. That's what church I was raised under. But I love the Lord, and I believe that God wants us not to be in tradition. But I mean, we really don't know. So we really don't know. Sometimes, God moves us randomly, spontaneously, and we don't know why we're being moved. Yes, you can tell. Yes, you can tell us a funny story. I gotta think about what I want. Ooh, the fish sandwich might be fire. Welcome to McDonald's. I'll be right with you. Okay, thank you. They got pies. Oh my god, what do I want? I'm not gonna lie, the barbecue really look fire. barbecue rib apart. At least I know what I want. I'm believing partially what you're saying.
Sorry about the wait. Will you use the mobile app today?
No, I will not be.
No. All right, how may I help you?
Yes, can I get the number 7, please?
Medium or large?
A large?
Large number 7 with what's the drink?
Can I get a Fanta orange?
Orange Fanta. Anything else?
And can I get the what was that? The party pie or something like that? What was that?
The holiday custard pie.
Yeah, is it good?
All we have is apple right now.
Do you have chocolate cookies?
No, we don't have any cookies.
What about the sundae?
Hot fudge or caramel?
Hot fudge.
Hot fudge sundae. Anything else?
And chicken nuggets.
4, 6, 10, 20, 40?
Four.
4-piece divot sauce?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Anything else?
That's it, sir.
All right, if your screen looks correct, it's going to come out to 1976 at the window. Please pull forward.
Dang. That's how he's done it. You better pump your brake, man. Pump your brake.
1976, please.
Oh. You said you're out of the pies?
Yeah, we're out of them. 20.
Thank you.
Here's your soda.
Oh. Grand. Thank you.
I'll be right back with the rest of your stuff.
Okay, thank you. He like looking into my soul. Like, what he looking how hard in my soul for? Cause I'm that fine thing that you know. You only see in movies and school. I was teaching at school, and the student was switching class. There was a whole cockroach on a student's book bag. The whole classroom was scared. I was laughing so hard and loud too. Oh my gosh. Funny story is I've actually been that student where I actually had a roach climb from out of my backpack, and I killed that bitch quick before anybody could see it. I was like, you will not. You will not. I was like, oh no, these things is because yeah, unfortunately, you know, yeah, roaches are gross, bro. Once roaches get into your house and if you start seeing a roach, that means there's a lot behind them. Don't play with roaches. Ugh. I was trying to figure out, you know what I mean? I was seeing maggots, roaches. I remember one time on the porch when I was in Lawton, Oklahoma, when I was living with my mom, we went on the back porch, and she had this, like, we was cleaning and everything, and she had this carpet, and we flipped it. Yo, there was maggots all embedded into this carpet. and they were growing flies. Oh, it was just so gross. I was like, what is this? No. I remember too that I would actually see roach eggs under the rug, under the little mat in the kitchen where you would stand on and you would cook, or whatever, like, you know, the little welcome mats or whatever, like you get them ones in the kitchen. Yo, I turned it over, I seen roach eggs or maggot eggs, I don't know, but I seen it and I was done. I was just done. That's when I knew that this is unclean. This is unclean. Yeah. I remember when I first had a mouse in my room, I was devastated. I'm like, when I seen the mouse, I was done. I was finished. Guess what? What? Listen, when I saw the mouse, when I had an idea that there was something in my room. And I remember I used to hear little dee 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 dee, and I'm like, yo, what is that noise under my bed? I used to hear it like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what is that? What is that? And then one day I was on the floor and I was doing something and I seen that thing said, floop. I said, oh no. I was done. I didn't want to go in my room no more. I didn't sleep in my room. I didn't want no dealings, yo. I was finished. So I decided I made the right decision, bro. I made the right decision. Oh my god.
Here's the hot fudge sundae. We're just waiting on fries.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So that means they're fresh? He's like, sorry about that, and then he walks away, shuts the door. That means they fresh. That means they fresh like $1,000,000. I like them fresh fries, yeah. I like that nice little crunch. Hey, gonna dip it, call it lunch. Give me that fresh crunch. Can't go wrong. Yes.
Sorry about the wait. You have a wonderful night, safe travels, and happy holidays.
Yes, you too. Thank you. Oh, he was so sweet. I gotta make sure I got everything I need. I ain't got no sauce. Does it right? But you can call me Des.
McDonald's, I'll be right with you.
Yes, I didn't get any sauce for my chicken nuggets
All
or
right,
my fries.
what was
Barbecue
it?
sauce?
Barbecue.
Yep.
Sorry about that. You have a wonderful night.
Thank you. Why are you all over my soul like They call me Little Lightning. Run away! I don't fucking know. Yeah, I just went completely a 360. Ah! Oh, shut up.
Head southwest toward I-9 West.
Hey, shut up. Don't tell my business.
Merge onto I-91.
Don't tell my business, bro. Can't have people trying to find me. Because you know I'm foreign. They be trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Whatever happens at this point. I choose life. I choose freedom. I choose my family. You know? The only thing that's real is what's happening right now. Nobody can give you the answers on how to live life. Nobody can tell you how to be successful in life besides doing what you're supposed to do for yourself. Individual work. You could have stayed where you was at, but you said no. You said no. As you should. Nobody has the power over you like God. God directs your path. God directs your walk. All you can do is trust in the Lord to keep leading you. Because I'm telling you, my mom raised me in a way that I never could understood or understand. And it was tough. She raised me tough. She raised me to be independent. To trust in myself and to trust in the Lord and to know when it's time to go, when you wear out your welcome. That's what my mom showed me. That's what she instilled in me. To never give up. Even when my mom didn't have nothing to give besides her time and her presence and her energy, that was more than enough. Because I can tell you one thing. My mom was always there. Through everything. Through everything I've ever gone through. I ran from it. I ran from my responsibilities because I didn't know how I was going to be able to. If I had the capacity to be with my mom, cease from it. but I'm already doing it. It's strange because I saw something. Outside of my window, and it made me realize that I'm not wrong. That it made me realize that I have to believe in the promise that God spoke over my life. Not to fall under deception and when you're young, you want your life, you expect your life to be a certain way. You expect the people in your life to be a certain way with you. Your relationship, your friends, your family, and then you realize that there's some people just don't have the capacity to love you the way that you love them. But you find it inside your heart to be kind. I know what I'm doing right now is being kind to myself. Because at the end of the day, there's been so much happening all at once, all at one time. And to be honest, who cares if it's real or not anymore? Can't give up. You can't let people just have you either. Because God is letting you see it. He wants you to learn a lesson. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. You want people to be around you because you think that's what makes you a good person sometimes, to have a bunch of people around you. No. It don't matter. It's better to be around yourself when you don't that you went through challenges and you went through trial after trial, tribulation after tribulation, and you didn't fall and you didn't give up. You just didn't say, I give up. I'm giving up. No. God will give you the energy. God will give you the energy to do all things through Him. To do all things through His promise. The devil's only waiting for an opportunity to get you. Waiting in the back. Waiting in the winds. Waiting behind the trees. Waiting in the dark. Waiting behind other people. Trying to deceive you. Waiting to get you, to trap you, to take your freedom. But God, my Father, that I love and that I serve, is a Father that does not lie. Is a Father that has mounded my wings, mended my wings, and elevate me to sincerely release control. Setup was to think that they were your friends when they really were the people that were going to lead you into your demise, into your pit, and sell you to the highest bidder. That was the deception. The devil just want to pimp you out in your good years. Use you. Try to use you and break you and leave you in the streets with not even clothes on your back, but just the wounds of being a victim, being taken advantage of by someone you thought you could trust. That's the truth. That's the truth. Like I said, don't sit around waiting for someone to hurt you, to take you, break you, to control you. Don't sit around waiting for your hero when the hero is you. No one else can save you besides God. God moves you. God renews you. for the separation. I said, if I fail, the only way I'm gonna fail is if I don't try, if I don't keep going, if I don't keep looking and searching and breaking the rules of the law of attraction. If I don't have, and wherever it is that God has planted my seeds, for all the years that I had to do the labor and work to be where it is that I am today, then how am I going to have faith for what's in my future and what is waiting for me in my future? But I'm not worried about my future right now. I'm worried about right now. I'm worried about today. I'm focusing on today. I'm moving towards today. I'm moving towards today. Can't nobody take away the promise that God has given me, because I heard him tell me in my sleep, that's right, I'm going to make your name great. That's right, I'm going to make you're wealthy. I'm going to make you rich. I believe it. I believe it. It was funny because I went in the gas station today. When I went in the gas station, I said, I'm going to the gym. So what do I need? I said, well, what do I need? I need to get something. So I'm looking. I go to the back. I need to go to the bathroom. So I go to the back, and then I see energy. I'm like, I need energy. I'm like, I'm going to get a Nas. I saw a Nas. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get a Nas. Now, mind you, I already have energy drinks in my car, but I was like, a Nas. And then I was like, okay, well, what am I going to eat? I was looking at the nuts, and I was just thinking about everything that's possibly healthy for me to eat, you know. And then I realized that I just need potassium, so I got a banana. So I got me a banana, and I got me a Nas. When I got in the car, something said, read it. So I'm reading the bottle, and it says, high performance energy, right? For mental focus. So I'm like, okay, I'm focused on this. I'm focusing because I got this. The thing is, I could be prideful. I could let my ego get in the way of me. But you want to know something? Ego will be your destruction if you let it be your destruction. Your ego will put you in your grave faster than the enemy will. You can't be egotistical. Because pride and ego will enslave you. Will enslave your mind. Will put chains around your ankles to where you can't go for it because you're afraid to speak up. So what? If I'm the next generation. I'm the mid. What is that? I'm the millennial. I forgot what generation I am, but the thing is, everything happens for a reason. Please do not sit around and wait for someone to take you for everything that you are and everything that you're not. Don't let somebody get you back in the corner. Please. Everything about me today is I have no choice but to move. I have no choice but to be accountable. Because my actions and my words are accounted for, and everything that I say and everything I do, I know is a representation of my character. So if I'm sitting somewhere, I'll explain. If I'm sitting somewhere and I'm feeling like my character, my integrity is being compromised, you gotta go. There's not home there. It's not a God there. It's not of truth. It's not of light. It's not of that you want. You know? Honestly, at this point, I kept thinking to myself, I gotta take these boards, I gotta take these boards, I gotta take these boards, I gotta study for my boards. I'm gonna study for these boards. Because that is my only way to love, to keep loving it. To show me that I can do anything that I need, that I put my mind to, that I set my mind to. My mom said I can be anything I want to be. She said you can be anything you want to be, baby. It's easy to remember the worst of people, but when it comes down to it, remember the good too. Remember the good in them. Don't forget the good that they have, you know? That they put in, that they've shown you throughout your time of life. Nobody's perfect. And I think our parents are the first people to show us that. Our parents are the first people to show us that nobody in this world is perfect. No family in this world is perfect. No relationship in this world is perfect. Get it out your mind. You know what I mean? Understand that we come in this world flawed. We come in this world with an emotion of fear, of attachment. We're attached to our mother for 9 months. Because when I give you the door and it's okay to leave, I need you to leave with a clean slate. I need you to leave knowing that I had to doing in it. I need you to leave knowing that you were right and that you were not going to just sit around waiting for what's been for something to produce from what you've seen. Nothing come from besides more labor, more work, more responsibility. I said to my sister-in-law, I said, I don't want to just go because that means I'm not being responsible. I'm running from my problems. She said, no, you're making decisions. You're making decisions for your life. Right. When it comes to your life, there ain't no debate. There ain't no question. There ain't no how, when, where. Nope. You go. You take your exit. When God gives you an exit, you take it. Because God knows that the enemy is trying to make it to where you can't get out. Even if you have a barcode, even if you have the access to get out, even if there's people around you that can get you out. Some people don't even want to see you out of a problem, out of a situation. They want you there. They need you there. They're counting on you. They're banking on you because you're worth money. You're not a victim. You're a lion. You are a lion. I am a lion. I am a lion. I am a fierce lion. I am resilient. Preservation is mine. My seat has been reserved. I don't have to worry about what anybody has to say about me or what is going to come of Desiree Marissa Lee Thompson. If I was to fail, then let me fail. Let me fail. But know that I'm not staying down. Know that I'm not going to stay in a low. Know that I'm not going to stay broken or have a broken mindset and think that I have to do a certain thing to get what it is that I want, because I have to become just as gritty as they are, as people get. When they've seen grittiness, when they've seen deception, when they've seen betrayal, when they've seen a promise turn into a negative. If it wasn't meant for me to go, then God would have never gave me the clear path to go. God would have never let me be able to leave. But because I trust in the Lord and because I know that God is on time, He's an on-time God, that I know that I am in the right alignment of my life. I said to my mother years ago, I said, Mom, if I end up getting COVID, it's because I'm in alignment with God and I'm doing the work and I'm sitting with a patient that is sick with COVID, and that's the only way I will get it, because I'm helping the sick and the unable and the weak. And that's what happened. I stayed and I stayed and I stayed and I fought and I fought and I fought and I kept fighting and I kept fighting until I just got tired of fighting, until I just got tired of feeling it and seeing it for what it really is. And I'm like, God, I'm fighting against what? I was fighting against the witches and warlocks that were trying to come against me and to deceive me and to make me think that there's a friendship in the midst of this, in this deception, when there was no friendship, when it was just a setup, when it was just a setup for me to get got. They wanted to got me, unalive me, take away my freedom of voice, use me until they can't use me anymore, until there's nothing left. But because I am a woman of God, and because I walk in faith and not by sight, because I know who I am and who I am, I wasn't able to get God. I know a plan when I see a plan. I remember you. Don't forget you. People have smiles. They smile at you. They'll talk with you. They'll grieve with you. They'll empathize with you. But then let me tell you something. Just as quick as a smile can appear on someone's face, it's as quick as someone can change their whole face and turn around and stab you in the back, sell you to the wolves, try to get you got, try to get you set up, to be broken, to ain't have nothing, to throw you outside in the cold. So all you can think about is, oh my gosh, I trusted these people and these people did this to me. They heard this, they did this, they did that, they did this, they did this and this and this and this, and I can't remember everything else. But yeah, no. No, that's not my story. That's not my story. See, God gave me everything I needed in this season to remember who I am. Because it was never about me receiving the money to do what it is that I wanted to do. It was about me receiving the truth about who I am and why everything was the way it was and why I felt the way I felt. God protected me from evil and wickedness. There's always been a spirit of lust around me. There's always been some type of spirit of desire of my body, of my essence, of me. It's like every time somebody want me for pleasure, you know what I mean? And I realized that even as a child, like I would feel people's energies, and I realized that, you know, people never really had good intentions for me. And I always felt like I needed to stay guard. I always felt like I needed to put a wall up to protect myself from you know, bad people that want to hurt me, people that want to harm me, people that want to take from me. Because that's all I've ever seen and all I've ever been taught. Is my mom taught me that people just want to take, use, abuse. That's it, really. I keep thinking about the woman I met in Seattle, Washington, in Everett, before I left. And she was telling me how she didn't have anything, and how her and her boyfriend just got approved for an apartment, but she didn't have enough money to get the stuff out of her storage. And so they took the access away from her to be able to get in her storage. And I remember she told me it was $400 to get it out. On that day, I gave that woman everything that I owned, that I could possibly give her. Shoes, cooking equipment, money. I told her to give me the name of the storage unit and the phone number, and I will call them and I will pay for her debt. She told me how she was being abused by her brothers and her stepdad, and she finally got away. Listen, you don't know what people are really going through, man. You look at people and you see them with rags and slippers on, and their hair is wild and crazy, and they don't got makeup on, or they didn't shave for months or weeks. But you want to know something? Those people are probably the ones that have the most wisdom, because they've seen more than what you can ever imagine. Break into God's promise. Take off and be great. Don't let nobody block you. Don't let nobody stop you. And if the enemy is willing to show himself in front of you, it's because the enemy thinks that he got you. The enemy. Let nobody take you from the promise, because it's yours. It's always been yours. You just had to have the courage. And remember that nobody gets left behind. You're chosen, and when you belong to the Lord, and you know this. It's a good thing to know. Intimidated by being a surgical technologist, but I realized that I was in position. I was in the right position. I was in the right place at the right time to discover that I am important and I am special. And I know that I'm special because not a lot of people was around me. front seat, so he thinks it's another person